Hello, nerds, and welcome to Four Nerds Gaming. My name is Qeelin, and today I've got a huge project I'm planned for you. See that spot behind me over there? By the way, this is where I'm at. This is our normal little house, my tree farm thing. But over there on top of that mountain, I've cleared off a spot, and I've got something I have built in Creative that I've captured with Schematica. And we are going to build it today, at least a big chunk of it. Turn on. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Blam! Look at that. Now, real quick, I'll fly around it. You can see this is just some schematic of it, of course. But this has got to be the biggest, most elaborate build I've ever done to date. Well, some opinions about it. What do you think? Do you like the design? Do you think it's cool? Obviously, this is just a basic outline of the exterior with no detailing as far as I'm going to do some aging here and there. I'm going to add some other features to it, give it some personality. And the entire inside, as you can see here, is just completely empty right now. There's nothing planned for this. I'm going to make, obviously it'll be our house. It'll be big rooms. It'll be all kinds of neat things. Up here in this part has a door that goes out into a bridge type walkway over to the tower, which is again empty. There's nothing in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the inside yet. I'm just going to get the outside built and then go from there. I want to plan the inside as I go and just kind of fill in the gaps with the inside of it. But yeah, that's what we're building today. And I got a lot of material to gather up, so let's get to it. All right, it's time for a little building music. Here we go. Alright, I'm just about finished with the outside of this. Putting on some final touches here. A few spots I missed. That's just snow. There's a few places I need to dig out. Some, land like that. This right here is going to be... Let's put these in here. I've got to make some iron bars. And I've got to get the glass smelted. The funny thing about this Schematica is that it will only place stairs if you're kind of in the angle that you would be if you were placing it in real life. I'm out of those. Need to get 3 more. And it begins to snow. Perfect timing. A few more of those. Some glass, iron bars. And as it snows, we'll take a peek at it. Let's see if I can get out here outside the snow. Nope, this is all snow. Let me turn off the Schematica. What do you think about it? It's going to look crazy when all the snow covers everything too. All the flat spots will have snow on them that aren't being covered by overhang. Man, that snow's thick. Hard to see anything, isn't it? Is it anywhere close to nighttime? Tell you what, let me wait till it gets night, sleep this off, and I will give you a good visible flyby of the thing real quick. And we can talk about what other plans I'm going to have for it. Be right back. Okay, big reveal time. Here we go. Bong. What you think? Got the glass put in. All I have is iron bars and then some... I am, like I said, going to go through here and do some, weathering. Some different blocks here and there, but some smooth stone with the cobble. And the reason why I chose cobble for this outside and for this frame is because even though we have a really cool mod pack that has lots and lots and lots and lots of blocks in it, there's still a very small amount of stairs. I needed blocks that match the block and the stairs together, and I just couldn't find a good combination there. So I just thought, good old-fashioned cobble. It doesn't look bad. It's not too much cobble. It's mixed with the other. And, most people look at the cobble and think, it's too vanilla, too boring. But I think it works with this build. I think the whole idea on this is that the bottom level is more fortified or more of a firmer foundation, or maybe flood-proof, although this is not exactly a flood zone being up on top of a mountain, but something that makes the bottom floor be more durable. So it's like it's cobble and everything else is... I don't know why I'm attacking this guy with my bare hands like a dummy. Anyway. So yeah, I would love to have some suggestions, opinions. I was going to put one tower there and then one at this spot that would be a little shorter, or just maybe it's going to be smaller, but then I thought, it blocks the front view of this from a distance. I didn't want to block the whole side of that. Since this is kind of the direction that everybody else in the server is more this direction. As they come up, they'll see this thing from a distance, and it looks good. I think it's got a cool... It's kind of like it's a little bit angry. It's got a little spiky. It's a little angry. But it's not like gloom and doom gothic. It's kind of the mixture between the two. The blue roof makes it kind of inviting, but the spikes say, yeah, we're friendly, but don't get too comfortable because we will kill you. I don't know. Yep, I'm proud of it. It's definitely the best build I've ever done. I've done some... wife and I have both spent a lot of time recently really trying to hone in on our building skills and get better and better at it. Just, I think the key, the thing I took away from this build more than anything else is one word: depth. I learned that, anybody can make a house that's flat on the sides. Like, for example, this is our typical house. I might have a little bit of an overhang on the roof, but see how this entire front is very, very flat, very one-dimensional. Well, two-dimensional, I mean, my wife did do some effort with the strips, even though they are pink. She tried to add some little bit of depth to that, a little bit of windowsill, the action going on there. But this guy, it's depth beyond depth. It's more depth than I've ever done anything. You've got the basic part of the building is way back, if I can drive, way back into here. This is the building, and then you have all this really deep area protruding out way past the building. Like, this is the building. All this looks like it's been just wrapped in more fortification. Up here it's wrapped in strength and beams and load bearingness. Even this up here, it looks like these have bands that are wrapped around the roof. I didn't just do normally I would have just done a roof that was just this blue part. Maybe not quite that high of a pitch, but I wouldn't have put all this cobble to line it. But it gives it so much of the depth to it. And I built a lot of towers, and I've never built one on the diagonal like this before. This guy it's a square. It doesn't look like it because it's built on the diagonal. This is a total exact square. This is the same amount of distance between there as it is here, and so on and so forth. It's a complete square. That just happens to be, because it's built on the diagonal, it looks completely different. See, this is a square. You can see where I'm looking here. I can't turn my particles off, but straight here, straight here, straight here. It's a complete square. And watching all the videos, I noticed a lot of people were building. There was this really cool village I found they had built that they had a lot of the buildings looked very, very, very similar. The same roof style, same basic materials on the bottom. But they'd have one built square with the world like this. And then they'd have one beside it that would be built on a 45 on the diagonal. And they'd be the same shape, but because that building was built on a diagonal, it gave them way more of an organic look to the town, like it was formed kind of with the land, and it gave it such a different look because it had all the corners. Instead of having flat edges like this, it had all the corners sticking out, so it looked very aggressive and sharp edged and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think that's a really cool idea. Definitely going to put some paths around here, and I was hesitant in the beginning to even build in this area where the snow is. I've always kind of been against the snow, looking for a place that's more green. It's just my nature. I love green, beautiful rolling hills and green forests. And even this right here, this is not green enough. This is not the green I like. I like the lush green land. I'm very much of a green kind of guy. But anyway, I thought, this would be something different to do, to build this area. I love the landscape here with just a crazy combination of lots of stones and things for the ground, but then the high mountains. It's almost like this area here was generated using the, what do you call it? The world generation, that's extreme hit. What do you call that? I forget the name. You'll tell me. But, yeah. I gotta fill in that hole. Is there any dirt on me? No. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure and give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Considering telling all your friends about us. Check out our website, 4nerdsgaming.com, where we have a forum, and we'd like to talk to everybody who's on there. Thanks so much again, guys. Peace out.